Hello everyone, welcome to another free-for-all arena video. Today, we finally have the release of the Halloween event. It is called The Experiment. In my opinion, which is probably most people's opinions, this is the best event we've ever made, and every single event will get better. But before we even get into that, we still have some lobby stuff. We still have some in-game stuff to deal with before we go on and rant about the event. So when you first spawn in, you'll get this GUI coming up if you want to teleport to the event. If you click yes, you'll teleport over. It is in the old jungle area. It's just this portal because I also didn't really have too much time of making a insanely cool portal, but it's just kind of there for now. If you click no, you won't teleport over here. You'll be able to, if you want, you can run over here as well. I should probably turn off shift lock, but you'll be able to run all the way over here. And let's go ahead and go over the entire update log before we go over the event. Alright, so we are now in the testing area. Let's go over the update log. We have the GUI pop-up as I just showed you for the event. We added the zombie staff game pass. If you don't feel like doing the event, that is the new event weapon that was teased, I think, around a year ago when me and Johannes, thanks to him, he came up with that idea, so that was nice of him to come up with that. But we've been holding this weapon in the game for about a year. And we also added, sorry for the multiple D's, that's my fault. I was just trying to get things done because there's a lot with this event. Added the event badge in the library as well, so I'll go ahead and show you guys that. If you go to the library, you have the zombie staff and you have the experiment. I have to fix that because you can't actually click on that, but that will be fixed before this event comes out. There will be a lot of bugs you'll see as I am going through all of the event items, because there's a lot of bugs with it as of right now, and I'm trying to fix as much as possible, which I'm glad we're still in beta because we still have a lot to go ahead and fix over time. But I forgot now. Oh my god. Anyways, this event is the best one yet. You obviously, I just showed you, go through the portals to the doctor's office, which the doctor was teased a while back. If you ran into the rock near the jungle area, that rock right there, you would get a badge and you could see the doctor. He is another antagonist of the story of our lore of Free for Arena. You would do puzzles to escape, but ultimately releasing his strongest experiment and start the boss fight. After defeating the boss, you will get a new event badge giving you the zombie staff. So just want to put that out there. You have to defeat the boss. We have 2 whole reworked weapons. I was not planning on releasing it for this update, but the fact that how the event was coming out, I had to. The Auto Blaster and Blaster finally got their reworks. The Auto Blaster got a 5 damage buff, the fire rate stayed the exact same, added a damage multiplier for 2x, nerfed the mag size from 30 to 20, removed the first person view, it's an insane buff because that was a huge bug, and removed the laser bolts, which is an insane nerf because it completely ignored a lot of defense mechanisms with players and bosses. The Blaster rework got a 5 damage buff as well. The fire rate stayed the exact same. If not, I think it got a little bit of a change, but it's not enough that I put it down on there. We removed the headshot multiplier because the Blaster actually had a headshot multiplier, which is probably a dumb idea because the Blaster is meant for that single target damage. We nerfed the mag size by 10, so instead of 20, it is 10 now. Remove first person view, again, insane buff because it was very hard to aim with it. And a huge nerf again to the Blaster and Auto Blaster. Remove those laser bullets so it's not ignoring that defense mechanisms from players and bosses as well anymore. So boss information, this is just an info board on the boss. The boss has 10,000 health. It's the first stationary boss, which means it cannot walk. It has its own spike attack, which shoots 4 spikes at the player, dealing 10 damage each. It has a summon ability, which will summon minions that have only 30 health, dealing 3 damage. per, what is it, 1 second, and they can go straight through walls. So they're very, very, very annoying. They're not really there to kill you, they're just there to aggressively annoy you while the boss is shooting the spike attacks at you. The rage ability after reaching 25% health, which is 2,500. The boss will heal 2,500 with his roar animation. And it also adds plus 10 damage to a spike, so the spikes can be very, very OP. And really cool aspect about the just arena that you fight the boss in, it actually changes every 95 seconds, so the environment around you changes twice around you, which is really, really cool. The zombie staff, like I said, you could either buy it for the 300 Robux or completely get it for free by defeating the boss. The zombie has the zombie health is 150, the zombie damage is 15, the zombie duration is pretty much infinite until the zombies are killed. The resummon cooldown is 15 seconds, the zombie amount is 5, so it spawns in 5, and the zombie speed is 5. The reason why they're so slow is because they're so tanky and they deal so good damage. The zombie stuff will be upgraded over time because it is very, very poorly made the way I made it, and will be upgraded. It's definitely not the best quality weapons that we've brought into the game, but I was rushing this event a little bit too fast. And so next update will be around late October, which I'll be able to fix a lot of these bugs and a lot of these issues with these weapons in this event, because I was trying to rush it, make sure it comes out, but it's definitely not in the best quality wise that it could be. We added some brand new background music, and we have some custom boss music as well. So I'll go ahead and turn up the volume so you can hear it. I love it. I like how it turned out. The admin menu, there's nothing changed. I'm very sorry, but we have to delay the tool giver update for the admin menu, as I did say last update that it would come out this update, but sadly it didn't go as planned, as I was very, very late on doing this event, so I had to delay some things here and there. Some upcoming updates, airstrike weapon rework will probably be the next weapon rework. We're actually working on that right now. More weapon rebalances, as there's some iffies here and there. Definitely balancing the auto blaster and the blaster reworks more, and just more admin updates, because we are very underwhelmed. The admin menu is definitely not as good as I would like it to be, and I have some very, very big plans for the admin menu. It's just gonna take us some time. Make sure to join our Discord server. Link in the description is the Discord server, my profile, and my Roblox group. If you guys want to join that, there's information on there all the time. So that's pretty much all there is. I will go ahead and show you guys. Here is the Auto Blaster. Love how this turned out. Thank you to Blue Noob for helping me out with this. Very good. But definitely harder to aim. First person is your best shot. But as you can see, it does some pretty good damage. Let me tell you, like, this is some pretty good stuff here. As you can see, it no longer does that 2x, damage. But pistol definitely got its rework. It definitely mows down. But like I said, it is definitely, when you're moving around like this, it is definitely harder to shoot now, as it was before. It was so easy. You could just blast the air and you would hit the that 2x damage is definitely helpful for that auto blaster. Here is the zombie staff. Very classic, very classic. Here are the zombies. As you can see, they're very slow, but they legitimately just last forever. And the fact that summoning is 15 seconds is crazy. And they're gonna push it off. They're gonna fall. There they go. Oh, I loved how this weapon turned out. There they go. There's more. I just spawned in. Yeah. The puzzles do include a black light, as we have a normal flashlight. If you guys do want me to add that black light into the free for arena, add some like maybe little puzzles here and there, maybe we could re-add the old obby back, but you use the black light. Let me know if you guys want that, because last event we kept this flashlight from last Halloween event, but if you guys want me to add the black light in, let me know, because I will gladly do that. But let's go ahead and go to the event. Alright, so we are now in the first part of the event. This is when you enter the portal, you join this game. We do actually also have some voice lines finally in the game. This is also the black light as well. I'll go over the black light and everything, but let's go ahead and view these voice lines.
Hello player, it is me, King Mighty. The portal has just collapsed. I am no longer able to assist you in this quest. I am starting to lose connection. It is all up to you, player. You must figure out what the heck is going on. I believe in you, player. See you back at home.
So those are some pretty nice voice lines in my opinion. Let's go over the black light before we go into anything depth-wise for the event. The battery is... The black light is very pretty complicated. This is why I added this info board, so you could actually see and understand it. The black light allows you to see things normal players' eyes cannot see. Every 3 seconds of using the black light will decrease the battery by 1%. So if you spam this, you're still gonna go ahead and lose that percent, because I'm not stupid and I know how to script. So, yeah. Every additional object shown through the black light will increase the percentage lost by 0.1%. So if you show a decent amount of objects, it could really decrease your battery, which is what happens in that second puzzle, getting the death ski. It's a very big issue. Fully white objects make it harder to see even when using the black light, and fully clear objects make it harder to see even using the black light. So there's definitely going to be specific objects that are harder to see even when using the black light, just to make it slightly harder. You can only get battery back when the black light is off, and you have to be holding it, just to let you know. Like, you can't waste this percent like this and then X out of it, like it will close it. But you can every 6 seconds. By the way, you increase your black light percentage by 1%, so that's pretty much what happens with that. Let's go ahead and go to the event. There are some doctor voice lines as you enter this door, so I'll go ahead and be quiet so you guys can listen to that.
Well, look who we have here. Another player joining the realm. You're so pathetic. Really think your little friends can stop me? I'm more than halfway done with what I'm planning on using to destroy you and everyone in Free for All Arena. You can look all you want to escape. There is none, and I made sure of it. I'm gonna watch the outcome of your little play.
And yes, I did make all the voice lines in this game. That was probably some of the worst voice lines I've ever made. So this is the doctor's office. I gotta make that divisible, but that's fine. But as you can see, there is the death's key. It's obviously moving, so that's not a good sign, is it? And then the king's key is all the way up there. Obviously, you have your black light. Obviously, you're not gonna be stupid, and you're gonna want to shine it. As you can see, objects appear, allowing you to do the obby to get the king's key. I'm not going to explore too much on this side because I want to make this more of a mystery. The only way to get out is getting a passcode, which is around. It is a maze you gotta go through. That's why the key is moving around. But it's a maze, and I want people to actually have a hard time of doing the maze. But I will go ahead and do the obby because everyone is gonna find it. So here you can see there's two stops, but obviously, like, you can't make that jump up. Obviously, there's something here as you can see, this is a more clearer object. I gotta turn off my light, but it's a more clearer object, so it's harder to see even with the black light. So you can go ahead and jump, and you'll be fine. As you can see, I'm losing a lot of percentage as I'm showing these objects. Over on this side, that is the escape right there, just to let you guys know. Let's go ahead and do this, and as you can see, I died. When you die with a key, that's gonna have to get fixed. There's another bug, but when you die, you get your full battery percentage, and you actually lose a life, and you lose the keys that you own. So you want to be very, very careful of what you're doing, just like in the puzzle, because you already have the king's key, and the only way to get to that maze over there is with the king's key. If you die with the king's key, you gotta redo the obby. If you die with both of the keys before you escape that maze, well, sorry to tell you, but you gotta redo the entire thing just to add more of a challenge. So here you go. Alright, so we just made it, and there is a cool cutscene as you enter this part.
Wow, you really made it through the first puzzle. You're so funny. You will never make it through. We'll win, and there is nothing you can do about it.
That is the first cutscene. Obviously, once you complete the key, as you can see, it lights up, and now you have the key, and you can go ahead and jump on out of here. Sprint is very well needed. Also, you cannot use any Game Pass weapons. You'll see once we get to the boss, and there's no Game Pass as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the Death's Key puzzle real quick, so I can go ahead and show you guys the last cutscene and go ahead and do the boss fight. Alright, so I finally completed the puzzle. I'm almost lost percent because doing that puzzle really drains your battery, let me tell you. If you do, I do want to mention, if you do hit 0% on your battery, you can no longer gain percentage back, because obviously your battery is dead, so you can't actually regain battery back. I think that's just common sense. But let me go ahead and go to the door. I also do want to mention, the lower percent, the less view you have with the black light. So go. Little part here is supposed to be a challenge, and then there's a part here, and you can go ahead and unlock this door, and there's a cutscene.
If you open that gate, everyone is gonna die except me. This is your last warning. Turn back now, or you're gonna die. And if you don't, I will watch every second of your death.
So that is the cutscene. And you have to go ahead and open this gate, and it will go ahead and teleport you to the event. Alright, so we are now in the boss fight. You get 4 loadouts to choose from, either the DPS, support, sharpshooter, or the defense. I'm gonna go ahead and do sharpshooter. I'll have all of the stats for each loadout here because you get only 30 seconds. They all have their own max health, speed, and health per second, and their own weapons depending on their stats. Yes, I did make those voices, but this event is a definitely more difficult one compared to the last one, so you're able to use your weapons wisely. Obviously, sharpshooter, you want to keep it out of range. A big tip is the sentries completely block the spikes here, the minions. They are terrible. All loadouts also do get a classic sword for the nerf, to waste number 1 a loadout, and also so at each loadout at least has a melee weapon. Go ahead and just damage too. Hope you all like the boss. It took me a while to make him. This has a lot of lore. Also, if you look up the doctors there, if you look behind, there is the lab. The office, I should say. It is a lab, but this is... Here it is. The map is changing. There it is. There's some of the map. There's still also a jump delay. I want to put that out there for you jumper guys that like to auto jump in shooter games. There is a jump delay, just like in the normal game. So just want to put that out there. But you can go ahead and kill the minions. Just like so. Now for time's sake, what happens is once you kill the boss, you get teleported to the middle, the death animation occurs, and you teleport, you get the badge because you defeated the boss, and you teleport back with the badge, giving you the weapon. I hope you all enjoy this event. This is a way better event than last time. Way more of a challenge than the last few events, as literally the event so far in this game is you running around attacking an NPC and just hoping you kill it. This event is actually pretty difficult if you're not like you don't do a lot of shooter games, you're more of a casual player. Then yeah, you're definitely gonna have more of a difficult time here. But definitely some tips is definitely using that sentry as a shield blocker as well. But hope you all enjoyed the video, hope you all enjoyed the event, and I will go ahead and see you guys next time.